Thank you, Laura, and also thank you, Maddie and Ruben and Karina for bringing us that great experience. And we hope you enjoyed that little taste of a Serious Play Studio. And now we'll get our goggles adjusted and we'll focus on our dive prep. So before we dive in, we're going to go through the event agenda. Then we'll meet the action team leaders with a quick wave from each one. And then I'll introduce you to your expert resources and the judges. So we'll then visit the supply shop so you can get all the tools you need for your dive. And then off we go. Let you dive right into your teams. So next slide. So what do we have left today? From here, we're going to go into our action team working sessions. And we're going to spend 2.5 hours, maybe a little bit more because we're running ahead of schedule. And we're going to give you that time to really dive in and discover what the challenges you want to solve and what opportunity you want to create. So that will be led by your action team leaders. And then we'll regroup at 1:15. We'll come together for some quick share outs. We do that in a 5x5 format, meaning we have 5 presentations and you have a max of 5 minutes to share out what your team has been working on. So please do make sure that you guys figure out who from your group is going to give those quick share outs. And then we'll do a lightning introduction of our expert resources. Now those folks will be joining us tomorrow to help us fine tune various aspects of your presentation. So those are resources that we're making available to you, which we'll dive into a little bit further in a moment. But for the time being, let's go to day 2. So we'll welcome everyone back. And then we have our friends from KnowledgeWorks joining us at 8:35 Mountain Time to give us a preview of a report that they have coming out next month. Very exciting. And then we'll welcome our student panel. Sam will join us to lead our student panel discussion, and we'll get some insight from students. Student voice is very important to all the work we do here at ShapingEDU, and we want to make sure that the students have a chance to let us know what the challenges are and opportunities from their perspectives. So from there, we'll go back to our friends at Serious Play Studio, and then we'll give you 3 solid hours of work time. Now, during those sessions, we're going to give you access to those resources. So we'll show you how that's going to work in just a minute. Then we'll all come back together, and at 1:15, the pitches shall begin. And so each group will have 10 minutes to do with what you wish. So you can do a 9-minute and 59-second presentation, or you can do a 5-minute presentation, do 5 minutes of Q&A. That time is yours to do with what you wish. So that once the pitches have ended, the judges will break off into a separate room and talk about the results. And then 2:30, we'll come back together and announce the funding for the project. So each judge has $5,000 to do with what they wish. And if they want to give all of their $5,000 to one team, they can do that. If they want to give $1,000 to each team, they can do that, or anything in between. So with that in mind, let's take a peek at what we're going to do next. And that is each group is going to join their action team leader to dive into their particular topic. So first, let's say hi to Lisa, Kay, and Paul. They can just wave and let us know that they're here. And then we have team 2 with Allison and Dave. Hi, guys. And team 3, we have Maya and Emery. Hello, Maya and Emery.
Hello.
Hello, hello. And then team 4, we have Tanya. And Elizabeth will be helping Tanya out today. And then Lisa G, we have team number 5. Hi, Lisa. Okay, moving on. So how this is going to work tomorrow. So we have ready for you some expert resources that will spend some time with your teams and help you on the particular topics that are noted here on the slide. So for instance, Karina will help from Converse Sketch will help with custom graphics for your presentation. So each team will have some time with her so she can create some graphics for you. We have our friends Cassidy and Margaret that are going to join us and go through what the Peacock Voices focus is, which is voice coaching. And we'll have Kirsten from Shark Tank, and Kirsten was a winner at Shark Tank, so she's going to help you with your pitch overall and how it presents to the judges. Then we have Tom. Tom is going to focus on the development of actionable resources. So Tom's going to help us out with that. And then we have Ruben, who we just met in our Series Play Studio activity, who's going to help with anti-fragility. And then me. So I will help you make sure that your project is aligned with ShapingEDU. And there we will make sure that everybody has all the resources they need to create a great pitch. Now, what your action team captains have is something very similar to this. We're just showing you a sample. So tomorrow between 10:15 and 1:15, your team will have time to work together. You can send one person or multiple people out to go meet with these resources, and the resources will bring you into a breakout room to spend time with you one-on-one. Now, again, you can send one person out, two people, your entire team, totally up to you guys. And then you can go back to your team breakout room. So that's how that works. Okay, so the judges that we'll have, getting a lot of questions about the judges lately. So here we go. These are the judges. We'll have Samantha joining us. Yay. We'll also have Melody Butner from University of Arizona. Yay, Melody. And Taylor from Microsoft. Yay, Taylor. And also Kurt from Lucid. I don't think Kurt's with us today, but yay, Kurt. And we'll have Tim Hogan from Road Trip Nation. So very happy to have these 5 folks joining us, and we'll make sure that your pitches are all ready for them by the time it's pitch presentation time. So your action team captains have various resources that they'll share with you. If you want a couple of the resources just for you to have an extra copy of, you can go ahead and snap a pic with your phone and scan the code, and the URL will come up for you. So we have a pitch development worksheet. That is what your team will work on to get to the point where you're ready to put your presentation into the slide deck template, which we also have a QR code, so you can download those as well. All right. So what do we have coming up next? We're going to go into your working sessions. This is where the rubber meets the road. And then we're going to come back together for the quick share outs, and then we'll do our expert resource hellos. So with that, we will move on to diving into your team Zoom room. So before we part ways, does anyone have any questions? You can just raise your hand in Zoom, and we can call on you if anyone has questions. All good? Any questions? Brent has a question.
Okay, I'll ask. So you put those QR codes up really fast. Are those going to be someplace else for us?
Your
Or
team
another way to
captains
get
have all of those resources, and they can share them with you in your breakout rooms.
Perfect. Thanks.
Excellent. Okay. Any other questions? I think we're all good. So we will let you guys join your action teams. Are there any questions about how to find your action teams? So thank you, Stephanie. She's posted in the chat the links to your rooms where you'll meet with the rest of your team. So feel free to dive on in.
Yeah, the team 3 link is missing.
All right, Steph King, can you put the team 3 link in there for us?
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
All right, ShapingEDU team, I'm off, but I'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, Maddie.
So we should go ahead and start our individual sessions now, right?
Yes, go ahead. You can dive in too, Emery.
Okay.
Take breaks whenever you see fit.
That's right.
Okay.
Yes. Your
We shall.
breaks, totally up to you guys. take the breaks whenever you feel like your team needs a break, and we don't want to interrupt your work, so we're not mandating breaks, but go ahead and take a
Okay.
break whenever it makes sense to do so.
Okay, then signing off this one. Okay,
Okay,
thanks.
thanks, Emery.
Bye.
Yeah, signing off and signing on to the next one also.
Thanks, Lisa.